They didn't grew up now. Cool. I don't like it. They know I don't like it. And they know when they see me, I like them to address me regular because I don't like them gang banging. But, I ain't there every day to supervise and monitor this shit.
So Wack 100 took a trip to Pacoima, Piru, which is his hood. Alright, on hood day for the Pacoima Pirus, and it looks like he got extorted. He had to check in, as they say. Yeah, I think he just wants bragging rights. And we got the clip of Wack looking crazy, real quiet, looking like he just don't belong there, sweating profusely. All right, looking incredibly nervous in this now deleted footage. Listen, gang, I need y'all to hit the like button. I need y'all to hit the hype button because we about to get deep.
Sipping slow, yakking the act, taking them there.
Oh, champ. Run up these likes, run up these likes, run up these likes. We are back again with another one, gang. It appears that Wack 100, yes, he went to the Pacoima Pirus hood day, which is his old hood that he hasn't been back to in a long time. He is not an active gangbanger of no kind, right? He hasn't gangbanged since he was a juvenile, right? He was supposed to run a fade as a member and didn't run that fade and ended up running away from the hood altogether, which is quite crazy. But now we got Wack 100 speaking on the situation at hand, and we got footage of Wack 100 at the Pacoima Pirus hood day, and it doesn't look too good. He looks nervous. What's going on with Wack? Did he just need bragging rights to prove to these LA podcasters that he's still active or that he can go where he wants, gang? Listen, man, we're gonna get into some clips, all right, of Wack 100 speaking on the entire situation and the actual video of him in the hood, gang. Hit the like and the hype. Let's do it.
Go to my neighborhood. The niggas that run my neighborhood is with me every day. I'm fighting them niggas because I'm trying to get them niggas out of the neighborhood. We argue every week. R&B will tell you, hey, dog, what the fuck niggas down there all day? Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to get them out of there because I know what it's going to lead to.
Yeah, that's real.
Right? So now
we bounce to act like Wack 100 is trying to get members of the Pacoima Pirus out of Pacoima. Do we believe these things? Man, all of a sudden. But you're at the hood day, champ. That means everybody's there. The big homies, that means you paid off the big homies. All of the big homies was there. The same guys who said that they was going to bury you and put you off the set. That means that they was there in attendance, champ, which means you had to have protection, and we're going to get to that clip very shortly, gang. I need y'all to pay attention to what's going on. Wack 100 is fronting, lying, pretending as though that he just went to that hood and everything was A-okay, and he's trying to get people out the hood, and he's the big homie, and he's everybody's uncle. Okay, let's see. Let's continue. All champ.
I'm a nigga that come from running that neighborhood. Like I ran yards. You ain't never heard a story of a nigga taking nothing. All the story, I'm not a dope dealer. My rep was violence, right? All my little homies, they my homies' daughters and sons. So when they see me, they call me Uncle Wack or Cash. Why? Because when they was in the first grade, right, that's who I was to them. They didn't grew up now. Cool. I don't like it. They know I don't like it. And they know when they see me, I like them to address me regular because I don't like them gang banging. But, I ain't there every day to supervise and monitor this shit. Who am I? I can only give them some advice and hope for the best of them. But that be a bunch of niggas who ain't never been in my neighborhood, who listening to niggas like Big Messy, who ain't lived in Pacoima, lived since 1992. He ain't lived in California since 1997. He don't even know what's going on in the neighborhood. And that's cool. He got out. He ain't been back to the joint since. There's nothing wrong with that.
That's the same thing you're doing. That's the same thing you're doing. You ain't been to the Pacoima Pirus in nearly 30 years, champ. Yeah. Last time you was in there, you was a juvenile. You escaped, champ. You left. You ran away. Don't forget, at one point, you was out there in the 60s with Big U because apparently, you are or was married to Big U's sister, correct? Yeah, you was, champ, at one point. And you started talking crazy about Nipsey Hussle, then the 6ix9ine situation happened, and you got banned from the 60s. You can't go to no neighborhood blocks no more, champ. Especially after all the police work you've done, champ. All right, and now you back in Pacoima, all of a sudden, champ, you don't look comfortable. How much money did you have to give up? How many funds? How did you feed the hood to get back, champ? What happened, champ? Because even in this little clip, because this clip is from the actual video of him in Pacoima, and that's one of the Piru homies that's next to him and all that. We're gonna get to that. You can see that Wack doesn't look too excited to be there. Okay, you'll see. Let's keep it going.
But nigga, if it wasn't for my movement, my clique, and my era, that neighborhood wouldn't be there today. Cause when you niggas start smoking primos and smoking that pipe, you left teenagers there to go to war against grown-ass men. And I was the only nigga in position, getting money like a grown man, resources of a grown man, put together a team that can fight the grown men. Everybody will tell you, it's a crew out there called Baby Gangsters. Them niggas that's what it was. Niggas was leaving bodies on the freeways. You can Google that shit. Body left on 210 freeway, Silmar, California, on fire. They knew our work. We wasn't dope dealers. We wasn't none of that shit. Niggas knew what we did. All my crew is home. We got 3 dead. 2 of them doing life without. The other 7 is here. And the majority of these niggas is my homeboys, nephews, and sons. So when niggas say Wack went to the hood day, the only thing, Wack, why did you go to the hood day? Not can you go to the hood day? Because I really shouldn't be down there.
Oh, we know you shouldn't be down there. And just like that, let's take a look at what happened in the hood day, shall we? Let's run this clip.
Yeah, nigga, Turf Day 2-1, nigga, in this motherfucker. Nigga, what they talking about the homie don't come to the set? It's the hood day. These niggas silly as a motherfucker, man. Look at this shit. Nigga, the hood day. Nigga, it's this motherfucker, man. Gang with members, man. Members in this motherfucker, man. Nothing but members, huh, man? On 6th Street. I told you, niggas, nothing but members in this motherfucker, man.
I watch it, man. Hey, 12 folks sending me to them. Nigga, you already know, damn.
Bro look how Wack is looking. He does not look comfy at all, Chip. He looks like he's in the wrong part of town, Chip. Look. Wack, what's going on there, Chip? Are you okay? Look,
I told you, niggas, nothing but members in this motherfucker, man.
I watch it, man. Hey, 12.
that does not look like a happy camper to me, Champ. Oh, Champ McRow, McElroy, the aardvark seems to be unpleased. Yeah, he doesn't look too good. That is the boogeyman in LA, but not the boogeyman in Pacoima. No, Champ. Only a boogeyman in LA, not Pacoima, Champ. All right, when it comes to LA gang member podcasters and all that, listen, Wack 100 is the boogeyman, but not in Pacoima, Champ. Not in the stomping grounds or the grounds that he got stomped in. Correction, yeah. You don't look too happy there, Champ. How much did you have to pay? I think he's thinking about the funds that he had to give up to even be there in a safe manner, right? That's what it looks like to me. But maybe I'm bugging. You be the judge. Let me know in the comment section. Let's continue. Oh, Champ. Go ahead.
Folks sending me to them. Nigga, you already know. Damn.
Oh, yeah. In this motherfucker, man. Bugging though. Now I'm gang. Nigga, yeah, Turf Day. We in this motherfucker though. Nigga talk about.
And that's the real Damu. Whoever that is the real, that's somebody who clearly is out there. Now, I don't know how much Wack paid you, but he paid you handsomely, champ. He paid you in a very handsome funds, all right, on purpose, right? The dollar bills look better than usual, okay? The people got paid handsomely. That's why they really out there, looking the way they looking. just excited, but Wack not excited.
Nigga, Turf Day 2-1, nigga, in this motherfucker. Nigga, what they talking about? The homie don't come to the set. It's the hood day.
Wack didn't take this video. Wack didn't go on his platform and say, hey, look, I'm out here in Pacoima Piru with the homies. Look, champ, look at the other damos that are here, champ, on Piru. But you didn't say on Pacoima Piru. You ain't saying on Pacoima Piru. Just looking around like this, like, you like the nigga that's in the club that's just standing on the wall while all the shorties is passing by because you can't talk to a shorty because you don't got confidence in yourself. Yeah, you the nigga with the pot belly at the club, at the bar, what have you, at the function. You're standing on the wall waiting, all right, with a drink in your hand, music playing, everybody getting lit. You just on the wall just chilling. Not trying to talk to nobody, not trying to talk to no shorties. This is you, Wack. But you're from Pacoima. You're one of the big homies that people ask you for money. Well, yeah, I'll ask for you for money because you're being asked for money for safety reasons. You want to have a safe exit. You would have a safe entrance and a safe exit. So of course they're gonna ask you for money, but not because you're the big homie, not because you're Uncle Cash McElroy Jones, but more so because, hey, champ, you got extorted. Yeah, you had to check in, as they say. You had to check in on champ. Look.
These niggas silly as a motherfucker, man. Look at this shit. Nigga.
Yeah, Wack's done. Wack's cooked, bro. Like, it's a done deal. You see what's going on here, champ. We don't even have to do any further explaining. Wack ain't got to explain, but I'm sure Wack's going to go on No Jumper and give his display of this and try to brag and say, yeah, that's why I was in Pacoima. And I'm pretty sure no one's going to make mention of him just standing here looking like a complete bozo. No one's going to say that. Right? The Piru aardvark himself will just bully the people again. All right? He's just going to completely boogeyman those gangster podcasters. But we have to get to more of this content, champ. Let's go back to the content. Oh, champ.
No, on the real,
it was what I told the nigga yesterday.
Yeah, I really shouldn't be down there, but
he tell me that shit. He like, yo, why can't at the hood there? I say, bro, why damn near 50 years old? Why would he be at the hood there?
It's a lot of my homies on go. First of all, that is okay. That's where I'm from. That's where I grew up. That, as it is today, ain't the hood I grew up in. You get what I'm saying? The project is peaceful. When it was 2,000 niggas, you might find 100. You get, that's not, ain't nothing about what that is, nigga. It's like, I'm like, I'd have lost my life. I'd have like, nigga, the hood would never be what it is today, but it is. It's a ghost town. Like a lot of these spots out here, they just don't like to tell niggas that because they think it takes away from the stigma of, you get what I'm saying? Yeah. They don't want to tell a nigga, bro, it ain't what it is. Once upon a time, you couldn't go through nobody's neighborhood. If nigga didn't know that car, they gonna box you in, it's gonna be a problem. I took R&B and drove her from Imperial all the way down Fig to Olympic, light to light. Made a right on Manchester. She wanted to see what PNB Rock got killed. Listen, back in the day, you couldn't have did that. I could have. I'd have just let niggas know I was coming through a car I was in. It's not that no more, bro. Sorry. I know niggas want the LA stigma and the California gangbangers here. Yeah, niggas will kill you anywhere. But what that used to be? No. All these parks, you can go to these parks. It might be 4 or 5 niggas in there. That's it. That ain't what this shit is.
Nasty work. But we got even more content of Wack 100 capping and lying and all that nonsense. We got even more content than this. A little bit more, nothing too crazy. But yeah, Wack's trying to make it seem like he's the big homie over there. He's uncle and all that. And he's frequently over there. He's a frequent flyer of the Pacoima Piru. Yet he's never put up Pacoima before Piru. And that's just what gang members do, right? We put that set before we say the gang, champ. You dig? And that's everywhere you go, champ. You're going to see on Rolling 60s Crib, on Treetop Piru, on Mar Piru, on Westside Piru. You're going to put the hood on, champ. You ain't going to just say Piru, right? Oh, champ. But let's get to the other content. Let's get it.
In the world that I can't go when I want to go, I'm always down in that little raggedy ass, rat hole ass city. Ain't nothing down there. Like, you got to understand, the only niggas that's in the ghetto every day It's real shit. The only niggas in the ghetto every day is the niggas that forced to be there. Maybe that's their hustle, that's where they live. They ain't got no car, whatever, right? My line of work, what I do, my bills and my business, nothing requires that I go to a ghetto every day, every month. So when I need to go to the ghetto or I need to go where I grew up at, I simply get in my car and I go down there. 90% of the time, I just have whoever I got down there deal with it, whatever it is I need to deal with. They holler at such and such, tell him whatever. Other than that, I'm going to go where I want to go. That be y'all running around here making up shit. You niggas ain't never been to my city in life. That's y'all be talking. Ain't nowhere I can't go. I'm the biggest nigga come out of that little city.
All right. You make a point. You the biggest person to come out that city. That's a fact. You the biggest person to ever come out that city. That's a fact. But not for nothing good though. Not for any heroics, but for being a known rat or informant and more things. Champ, you don't have any good records from being in that hood, and the hood ain't saying nothing good about you, Champ. Even in that video, even in that clip, are you seemingly getting extorted? Looks like you're not that guy, Champ. You don't hold your head up high, Champ. You look down, you look low, because he just got hit up for them funds, Champ. Yeah. And all of a sudden, you the big homie. You the biggest person to come out of it. If you're the biggest person to come out of it, why you ain't a big homie, Champ? You're not a big homie, Champ. You just someone who pays money to be safe there. And is this his first time back in like 20 plus 30 years? Could be. Seems that way. But who knows? Y'all let me know in the comment section, gang. Let's continue.
Man. That city only 3% black, man. Don't let these niggas fool. These niggas be out here fooling niggas. And I've been like, look, bro, tell the truth. A nigga could drive down Crenshaw and Slauson and stop at every light with $1 million of jewelry on. Nigga, ain't none of this what it was back when I had to do it. None of this shit. It's niggas coming out of the jungles with spandex and poodles. They push all these niggas don't want to tell y'all the truth. All that rah-rah, bro, that ain't what this is. And if I survived it, it was a part of the movement of it when you couldn't. You think I can't go to my neighborhood down there? When I don't even, nigga, what is that? What are you talking about? Wack gonna get up and go when he won't, leave when he won't. What I do is I take my homies to UK. I take them to Miami. I take them to London and Thailand and Dubai. Now, that's what I do. I take the ghetto other places. But what the you mean I can't? Who have you ever been to my neighborhood? No. So where you get that from? A dude on YouTube. Has a dude on YouTube been in my neighborhood? No.
So is Wack 100 gonna pretend he didn't get extorted out there in the Pacoima Piru section, in the Damu section of Pacoima? I wonder, is he gonna go to No Jumper and say that, hey, I went back to my hood, so everybody need to keep quiet, that I'm really him, that I'm really the big homie, that I'm really Unc out there in the Pacoima Pirus? Listen, I want you to let me know how y'all feel about all this in the comment section. Will Wack be back in the Pacoima Pirus? Listen, hit the like and hit the hype button. I want to know how y'all feel, because this looks kind of crazy, or just crazy in general. I'm just going to be honest about the situation, gang, man. Run up these likes, hit that hype. But one more thing before we get all the way up out of here. Are you ready, gang? It's the man. The one and only been New York Mayor, F. Mamdani, and you're back with the 10 favorite Showface news. It's Big Gotham, and you already know it's the 10 versus everybody at all times. I'm up out of here, gang. Salute.